Shalom, Masa Kalalal, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kodash. The blessed to the apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Um, Pray that this lesson will be edifying and to those listening. Alright, so here we have a video that I was watching, and it's from the Epic Economist, right? And as I can see from the title of the video, it says there is a shortage of everything and global supply chains are in a state of complete and utter chaos. All right. Yeah, basically, the speaker in the video goes into a lot of information concerning certain things that have basically are at a risk of going extinct, for lack of a better term, right? Such as there's a shortage of shipping containers, which affects the trading, which basically affects the trading of goods, the going back and forth of goods, right? Right now it's a chaotic situation. It might seem normal, to a lot of people, but if you not get information like this, then you wouldn't even know. So there's a shortage of certain things, and how those shortages actually affect even everybody individually, right? So yeah, there's a shortage of shipping. There's a shortage in shipping containers, right? The shipping companies actually are the ones who benefit from it. If you actually watch the video, in going at the information, there's shortage of certain medication, certain drugs, right? Certain certain even food. There's a shortage in certain food supply. Especially in meat. Certain meats have shortage, where eventually, right, all of this is going to affect society. No, this is not the first. This is not something that just happened one time. All of this is basically engineered. The society on a whole, including the economy, right, has always been in a volatile state. But now, since the emergence of the C-19, right, things have gotten significantly worse. Now, even though it has gotten significantly worse, it still hasn't made a great impact, on a lot of people's everyday lives. People just see it as just one of them things that, where we can bounce back from, right? So a lot of people don't really take into consideration the risks associated with these events, right? So yeah, since the emergence of the whole the global pandemic that we are going through right now, things have gotten significantly worse. And we know that this is all planned. This is all planned. That hence why right now, just by saying that in this video, a lot of people might not even get to watch it. Because YouTube might, strike it or whatever. But it's just the truth. That's just a part of the fight against the truth, right? This thing is all planned, because at the end of the day, these men want to break down society, right, and build it back up in a freedom, what do you call it now? In a freedom idea, freedom ideology, right, where them are the one in control, them rule everything, which, as the scripture say, You know what I mean? Esau is already the one who has the earth in his power, seen, but he might try break down society, you know what I mean, to a certain level and then build it up back in a how them want it to go. Right? Where they are literally seen as gods, as rulers of this kingdom. Seen? This is Micah 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? So, yeah, as I say, all of these things, all of these events, all of these occurrences where you see I take place right now, whether I want to be food shortage, um, even it goes as far as affecting even building, construction basically, right? Because there's shortage in, as I say, as the video go into, and I mean there's shortages in almost every sector right now. Seeing shortage in lumber, as I say, medicine, certain food items, toilet paper, right? You name it. See, and next thing them are gonna destroy is basically the economy. Or if you say the dollar, right? Speaking of the American dollar, you know what I mean? Which is hence why you have all of these steps being made, you know what I mean, to actually bring this society into a digital society, right? Where in which cash is no longer being used, you know what I mean? It's all digital currency. Seen? So yeah, as I say, as the scripture say, you know what I mean, all of this is engineered. Seen? They come together in them meetings, right? Even the even recently you have the, what you call it now, the World Economic Forum, right? Where them come out and, you know, pitch to the world that them are gonna have this great reset, right? And this is what you're seeing taking place, right? And as a matter of fact, it's not necessarily nothing new either. Yeah, I mean, this has always been the plan, right? This great reset has always been the plan, right? And at the end of the day, I don't know who familiar with the advert, right? Wait, hold on. But then basically I say, oh, in the future, basically the near future, you know what I mean, you will own nothing but you will be happy. See, you will own nothing but you will be happy. But really and truly, if you don't own anything, that means you're not free. See, that means you are not free. You are a slave basically, right? And that part of it is what they are not telling you people. See, that's why we as the men of the Lord get set up to bring out these information. Alright, verse 2, Micah 2 and 1. So like Micah 2 and verse 2, it says, they covet fields and take them by violence, right? And houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Right? So again, as I say, anything where you think you did own, even things where you own now, right, it will no longer be yours. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to land, which we know nobody really owns land. We hold land, right? Even that, right? Even the land where you think you did a hold now will no longer be under your name. Seeing everything will be centralized. Everything will be controlled by one entity. Alright? Let me get. Alright, so this Psalm 64. Alright, and verse 5. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter, They commune of laying snares privily. As we said, you know, these men them always have them meetings, you know what I mean, where them discuss them plans for the future. Right? And then little by little you see them come and them implement certain things, them change certain laws, them come out with certain new measures. All right. See that a part of them um them ah them they so like our precepts again. Go back to it. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. Alright. They commune of laying snares together. See, so them come together in these meetings and you know lay out them plans how them are go basically have the world under their full control. Alright. It says both they say who shall see them, right? They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Alright? So years and years upon years of planning have gone into all the ways here take place right now. You know what I mean? It's not on a something where them just come with the other day or 2 weeks ago or even a year ago, yo. All of this is been years in the making. You know what I mean? Hey, prime example, what them call it?